I'm Scott with Marc's Mobility. Today we're unboxing and assembling the Rascal Conquest 4-wheel mobility scooter, so stay tuned. This is the Conquest 4-wheel mobility scooter by Rascal. They make a 3 and a 4-wheel version. The unboxing process should be the same for both of them, but this is the Conquest by Rascal. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab my knife and we're going to open the box first thing. Make sure when you cut, don't cut into your box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the sides first. I just don't want you to damage your product. The sides first, and then I can lift up and then cut the middle. I just don't want to stick the blade too far in. There is luckily a protective piece of cardboard up top right here, but still it's just worth the extra safety. So there's lots of foam, and then you got your chargers up top as well. Our owner's manual and then our keys are going to be right here. On this side we have our battery charger. Then our armrests are also sitting up top. So you can see it's sitting in some foam. Let's see if I can tilt this. It's sitting in some foam like this. So I'm going to gradually remove that. And now it looks like our seat is exposed, so I'll go ahead and pull the seat out. Set this to the side. And I believe these are our mirrors in this box right here. And now I'm going to lift up on the tiller. There's a little knob you can loosen. I'll show you in a video overlay what that looks like. When you loosen the knob, then you can bring up the tiller. And I'll go ahead and tighten it again. That way I can get more of this foam out of the way. We also have our basket and then another manual. Okay. We got this foam in the rear. And then that should be all the foam. The next step is to get this out of the box. Make sure that's tight. So to get this out of the box, this is a heavy scooter. You're not going to be able to just pick this up and get it out. So what I recommend is grabbing your knife and then double check when you do this. Make sure you're just looking in there that you're not going to cut into your product, or we're going to cut the corners of the box. And you can see our scooter's still sitting on some foam up there. I'm going to do these other corners, just so it's a little easier. And what I recommend from here, I'm going to do the rear first. I'm going to pick this up and try and scoot it to the side. There we go. Then we can get this foam out of here. And I'll do the same thing with the front. Guess I'll grab right here. Get that foam out of the way. Then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to clean up all this packing material. Then we're going to get to assembling the scooter next. Now I have everything unboxed and all the packing material out of the way. What we have here, we got our seat. We have our basket, we got our main scooter here. It also comes with 2 arms, 2 mirrors, and our charger. What I'm going to do next, we're going to remove the shroud and we're going to hook up the batteries. So now we're going to remove this shroud. You'll stick your hand under here and it just kind of pops out. There's 2 little lips under here that lock it in. And here's our batteries. I'm also going to remove this. And here's our battery cables. They're already hooked up to the batteries, so all you have to do, gotta strap that down again, is attach them. So they just go in these ports right here. And then we should have power. I'll go ahead and stick this shroud back on. Make sure it's lined up. And it should just snap back in place, just like that. Now we're going to install the seat. So here's our seat, and it just goes into that post right here. You don't have to lift any handles. It should just drop right in, just like that. Now this is a swivel seat, so you lift this handle and you can lock the seat every 45 degrees. I'm going to grab the basket, stick the basket up front. It just locks onto these two tabs here. You got to line it up and drop it right on, and it snaps shut. Next, we're going to add the arms to the back of the seat. So in our manual with our keys, I'm going to get out this little bag. There is 2 small pins in here. You don't need these, but a lot of people like them. They feel a little more secure with them. So we're going to get out these 2 small pins, and I've got our keys while we're at it. And then these are going to go in here. What's going to happen is your arms slide in, just like that. Now you might have to loosen this knob. And they slide in. And then these holes line up with some holes on the arm. So you can set the arm to whatever distance you want. You stick your pins in. And then you go ahead and tighten this, and it'll take the wobble out of the arm. And now you have your arm installed. You would do the same thing on the other side. Next, we're going to install the mirrors. They do give you 1 mirror. You can go right or left side. What we're going to do is pop out. There's a little rubber stopper in there. You pop that out. You might need like a flathead or something to get it out, because it can get pretty in there. And then this is a threaded hole, and then you have threads on the side of your mirror. And then this also is used to tighten it. So basically you just line it up and just start threading it. Get it down pretty good. I'll tighten that, tighten the mirror so it's lined up good. And then you can also adjust the mirror as well, so you can turn that whichever direction you need. So that's how you install your mirror. So this is your charger. The charging port on the scooter is under here. It's kind of dead center of the scooter. So one end of the charger goes into your scooter, the other end goes into a wall that's got a standard wall plug. Now we're going to check the power. Since we had the batteries hooked up, we're going to see if the scooter turns on. So I'm going to put our key into our ignition here, turn it. So I have power and it's beeping at me. It's giving me a 5 flash code. That is a neutral flash code. So the chair is in neutral. That means you can freewheel the chair or the scooter, but the scooter will not drive while in neutral. This is only if you have to push it. So if you hear that beeping sound, check the neutral levers. It's this yellow lever in the back. I'm going to push this back to the lock position. That will engage your brakes and allow the scooter to drive. So now we're going to turn it on. It's not beeping. And when I go to drive the scooter, it will move. This has been the unboxing and assembly of the Rascal Conquest. This is our 4-wheel scooter. They do make a 3-wheel scooter. I will have both links to these in the description below, as well as our full review and demonstration of these scooters. We'll give you our opinions, show you how to use it and everything like that. That is also in the description below. Be sure to check out our website. If you have any questions, give us a call. We'd love to help you out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out our channel. Thank you for watching.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.